Welcome to Studio Chatter. Let's take a roll call. Stacy.
Here.
Angie.
Here.
Natasha. Present. I like present.
Yes, you sure do.
We're all three together finally.
Yes, it's been a minute, right?
It sure has.
It has been a minute.
Speaking of presents,
Okay.
I went to Oregon this past month, and when I was there, we went to Tillamook. Have you both been to the Tillamook Creamery?
Not in Oregon.
Have you?
Never been there.
Well, when I was there, I was in the gift shop, and it brought back how crappy of gifts I brought you, if I even brought you anything from Greece. So
What?
I grabbed something.
So you got us a
so you
gift?
brought, so you brought cheese?
No, it
Ice
wouldn't have, but I had a bigger bag. So
Oh,
I
good.
got you
And
both.
you're local. Traveling afar is hard.
Yeah, I got you little Tillamook cheese boards, little cutting boards with a little caramel. So, well, you're both the best gift
you.
givers. And so when we were in there, I'm like, I've got to get Angie and Natasha something.
Oh,
and I haven't.
perfect. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
Oh,
So-
well, you guys may get a gift later on today. We'll see.
Gosh, it may be presents.
Thank you.
Oh,
The day of
perfect.
presents.
Ooh, and I love caramels. These are so cute. They're all flat. I love that. Right?
Are they supposed to be, or did they get smashed in my
No, I
luggage?
bet they didn't.
With Oregon sea salt.
Right?
And I used to,
this is so
have you
cute.
ever purchased the little individual Tillamook cheese slices?
Yes, all the
Yes,
time.
Oh,
all
yes.
the time. Yeah, those
Yes.
are perfect.
Yeah,
I
they
love
give
those
samples
snacks.
at the little
Yes.
creamery.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, and you
I
both
wanna
have
get
been
this
traveling as we now are going to
Yes.
be home for the holidays. Let's talk about
Goodness,
this
right?
last month.
Wow.
Right, because
What a
Natasha,
whirlwind, right?
What did you guys
Where
do?
did we go? What did we do? Where
I
are
went
we?
to
to
New
Vegas
York.
twice?
You went to Vegas.
Yes, went to Vegas twice. There for work and then back for pleasure. So
and what one was better?
pleasure for sure.
Okay.
Yes, so went there for work for a partner summit, and then circled back and then took the family back, and stopped in Mesquite with the parents for Thanksgiving, and then we traveled a little further on to Vegas and took the kids, and we went to, what did we see? We went to Blue Man Group. That was super fun.
I've never done that.
Either have I.
Yeah, it's, well, I didn't know for sure, like, if we would love it, but it was super fun. I had never been to the feast at the Excalibur. That was super fun.
Oh, that is a fun one. Have
Yeah.
you done that?
I have not done that.
That's fun.
And it was more like a holiday show this time.
Oh.
So they were more, I don't know, dressed in like holiday
Yeah.
clothing and the horses and the jousting and all
I've
that.
done that, but like in California at another place.
Okay.
But
I bet they're very
I get
similar.
it. Yeah.
So that was super fun. And then, of course, the kids do figure skating. So they have an ice rink on top of the Cosmopolitan.
Oh.
So
I did not know this.
So
didn't
that
either.
was super fun. So we reserved like a little private fire pit and had s'mores up there.
Oh.
And then the kids brought their ice skates and we skated up there for a couple hours.
And my guess is it's warmer
like
than 30
magical.
degrees.
It was warmer. So it was
So that was a little
was
nicer.
warmer.
yes, yeah. So that was all. It was great. It was super fun. Did some shopping. So
Oh,
yeah.
the shopping. Shopping
yeah,
in
it's
Oregon.
fun.
We
I
hit
haven't
some
been-
outlets too, and oh, it's so
I
fun.
haven't been to like Vegas, like downtown, in a long, long time.
Yeah.
Like we stopped
Time
through
to
and
go.
stayed at Circus like 3 years ago. It has changed since I was last there. Yeah, that was scary a little bit, but
So-
yeah, I haven't been like in there for a
Yeah.
minute.
And when we were leaving, so all of the Cowboys were coming in for
Oh,
the
yeah.
finals. So we were like, oh, so I was all
That's
excited.
fun.
Yes, I'm like, oh, can we just stay a little bit longer because I want to stay for the
Oh.
finals. But one thing, since you mentioned Circus, and it's not at Circus, but I guess it's at, and now I can't remember the name of it, but there's something else called Enchanted, and I really, I want to do this next time to take the kids back. They say that it's fantastic for the kids.
Really?
So if you have kids, maybe go back another time, but they say it's like this something world, Resorts World. It's like a giant snow globe, and they also have
Oh my
ice
gosh.
skating, and you take the kids.
Is it just during the holidays?
It's called Resorts World.
Oh, so it's at a place called Resorts
yes,
World, and it's called Enchanted.
It's close. It's near Circus,
okay.
but it's like a giant snow globe, and they can go ice skating, and it's like kind of like Frozen.
Oh, how
so
cute!
It's, yes,
so I imagine just during the holidays.
yes,
Yeah.
kind of
Neat.
during yes. So toward the end of, I guess, December and at the end of November and all that. So
Awesome.
maybe next time.
Maybe next time.
So many things to do.
Yes.
Let's hear about New York.
New York was fab, guys. It was so much that we squeezed into just a short amount of time, but thank you for letting me go.
Oh boy.
Thanks to Angela for covering. But it was super fun. Like, we went there, my sister-in-law ended up going kind of at the same time with her sisters, but she was just show driven, right? They were going to 3 Broadway shows. We mainly went for the Jets game and then just planned around that. But guys, the weather couldn't have been more perfect. 76 degrees.
In
I was like
November?
packing stuff like this, like sweaters and coats and hoodies. And then we got there and we were like sweating when we got off the plane. And it was like 6 in the morning because we took the red eye and we put on short sleeve shirts. And of course I took like a little, you know, lightweight jacket. But beautiful the entire time we were there. We walked around. It would have been totally different had it been cold.
Because that was the second week in November, right?
Yes.
I went like 20 years ago the second week in November and
Snow.
froze to death. It was
Yes.
so cold.
Well, and by Tuesday, like it finally started to get a little chilly. That day we like threw on our coats at the end of the day.
Oh, okay.
And then it kind of went to a cold, but
So
we were
what was
able
your
to
favorite?
do. Okay. Honestly, like the Jets game was amazing.
Okay.
And we sat next to some true New Yorker fans that were so awesome. Like Buffalo Bills are from up there too, so we had some of both. But they were so awesome to sit by and great. At the end of the game, they're like, so where do you come from? We're like, Utah. And, you came all the way to Utah to support the Jets? And we're like, yeah. And they're like, you just watched the game of the decade. And they're like, this, as Jets fans, like, this is what we've been wanting.
Really?
And they ended up winning and beating the Bills, which never should have happened. We thought it was going to be a loss. And Zach played well, and since then Zach has been benched and a new quarterback has been brought on.
Oh.
So it was just magical to have that all go down and to have a win. But the 9/11 memorial, super, super awesome. We ended up going into that museum and spending like 3 hours, and we could have spent more time. It was just really neat. And Bo loved that. I thought that would maybe be like a hit or miss for him, and he loved it. And then Hamilton was amazing.
You loved it.
And the boys loved it. So that was even so great. Because I was like trying to find something that everyone would enjoy, and they totally loved it.
Yeah.
And then just ate fun places, and
Just
it was
food.
good.
So fun.
It was just
That's so
awesome.
good.
Just walking around and feeling like an ant in this world was just so like refreshing for me.
It's nice to get out of Utah and feel like, wow, it's much bigger than what we think it is.
And our hotel was just, I like research and trying to figure out where to stay. Finally asked my brother-in-law, and he has a Marriott timeshare. And he's like, we stay literally right next door is our timeshare Marriott. He's like, you've chosen a great hotel. And really reasonably priced. So
Good.
yeah.
So glad you went.
Let's go.
That's
Let's go
such
again.
a
Okay.
magical
I'm
trip.
good.
It was.
And now we're
So
all
fun.
home for the holidays, and we have such a fun show lined
We
up.
do. We have a
Yes.
great show.
I'm excited.
I'm excited too.
And
Yep.
this is such a fun time of year to have guests in and talk about the holiday
Here
season.
we go.
Thank heavens we had our trees up and ready to go before we took our time away, right?
Retta's at home
yes.
right now decorating our tree.
Oh, what a good guy.
Right?
Really?
Yes. Yeah, he's good at it. And Noxie wants to come over, so I'm keeping some ornaments for him. But yeah,
Oh, fun.
we're almost there.
Well, here we go, right?
Yes.
Next on Studio Chatter, we'll talk about our new outfits. Stay with us.